Today we're going to be doing oil change on the Z, and we are going to be using Nissan Ester Oil. You guys can see it. There you go. Along with a Nissan OE filter. And if you look in the back, this thing fits a lot of car. Most of the car, except for the two trucks, I think. Ester oil is synthetic base oil that has been chemically synthesized, and what these oil likes to do is they like to stick to metal because they have special bonding compound. And aside from that, they also evaporate at higher temperature and they can decompose organically. This is really good for the VQ series engine because these things tend to run really hot. So that's what ester oil comes in, and kind of, something that could run in high temperature and not burn as fast as regular oil. Using ester oil ultimately ensures that the engine will last longer, the engine will run smoother, and the engine will make less noise because of the superior lubrication that ester oil possesses. And that is why we're using ester oil on my Z. Alright, always make sure that you can take this darn thing out. You don't want to lift the car up and then drain all the fluid and you can't open this thing. So once you got the Z lifted up, there is going to be something down here that you're going to have to deal with. And that is the undercover of the vehicle. And that has multiple bolts in there. And we're going to be taking out the bolt. Now they put this thing down here for aero purposes, and it's a bitch to get it out. Pretty sure it's gonna be a bitch to get it back in, but that's the price you pay for aerodynamics. So taking this engine undercover off is going to take a while, so we're just going to fast forward through this portion of the video and goes right straight to when we are done with this thing. So remember when I said that this vehicle has been in the market for a while, and chances are they might have fixed some of the bugs that the previous couple of years show or exhibit. Well, here's a prime example of it. The earlier model of the Z, or the first couple of years of the Z, did not have any oil cooler in the system, and a lot of the time you have to install them, mostly for track purposes. This one will still need oil cooler for track purposes, but for daily driver, I think this adapter or this oil cooler system from Nissan, it will suffice. Now this thing's gonna go in. So once that bolt comes off, we're just gonna let the oil just drain until there's nothing left, and then we'll come back and work on the filter. But for now, let me show you what the crush washer usually is, or let me show you what I usually do with the crush washer. In the crush washer, you could usually use it multiple times, but I like to use a new one every time I do my oil change. So for the drain plug, they always have this crush washer in here. That has to come off. If I could get it off. There it is. Oh. Now I'm going to put one of my new ones in. So that's the old crush washer. There's a new one. Now there's the thickness. And I'm going to be putting the new one in the plug. How I usually do it is this flat side and there's a smooth side. Flat side will go against the nut. Smooth side will go against the pan. Because you don't have to worry about making this fit in there, because once you screw it in, it's gonna go in there anyways. This is mostly to prevent this drain plug bolt from corroding and become part of the pan. When that happens, you're gonna need a new oil pan. There you go. It's ready to go back, and this thing will shrink like the one that I just took out. Put that there for now. So I'm going to be using this claw or this claw to get that down filter out. That claw doesn't work. Now it's time for this claw. And when you use this thing, keep in mind that it will destroy this filter. That is loosened. And there's going to be oil coming out of this thing too. So that's the one out of the car. See how my claw did some damage to it. I'm gonna put the seal on this one. Use the oil from this one to lubricate the seal. Should be good. This one goes back in this. And now this is ready to go back into the car. So I'm going to be cleaning the hole first, and then this go right over it and in. So that's going to sit there for now. Over here, I'm going to be cleaning the adapter where the oil filter sits. And then this new one's gonna go in. It's all clean down there. Okay, now we're gonna put the undercover back into the Z, and this is how it goes in there. This way, like that, with this being in the front. You know, my magic carpet here. First thing first. Just secure the front bolts. Don't over tighten them. Just do it by hand so that they will hang. So that one goes there. And we'll do the one over here. So basically, I'm attacking the corner first, since they are the very foundation of this thing. Now with those four in, I could do the rest of them. And we're going to fast forward through this one again. Alright, so that's that. Flush it off. Down it goes. So there you have it. That's about, I said $70 down the drain. Filters is about, I'm gonna say this thing is about $6 or $7, depending on where you get it from. My local Nissan sells it for $5.50, so that's pretty cool. These bad boys, Nissan Ester Oils, are about, I said $15 or $16, and if you need 5 of these, roughly about $70.